Okay. Hello. Welcome. All aboard. Welcome to the Fox Valley Short Line Railroad, a standard career playthrough of Derail Valley Simulator. My name is Swift Fox, and I'll be your conductor and engineer for this evening's 2-hour journey on the rails. So please have a seat, get comfortable, and have your tickets ready. This train is now departing. Hey, Wild, thanks for stopping in tonight and joining. Oop, nope, I don't want to do that. All righty, let's pause. Okay, good. All right, so when we last left off, we had just finished this shunting job utilizing the DE2 and the remote control along with the DE3 to shunt this job. What is this? What's going on here? Phone, go away. Okay. Um, so we shunted and put together this train here. And we found out that once we finished it, it was going on its way to a new location that we haven't been to yet, and that is Coal Mine East. We need to go there and check to see if there's any demonstrator locomotives there. We can keep track of that so we can come back and get them when we unlock the museum license. So here we are. We're already hooked up to this train. It's almost 500 tons, but we have a fresh new morning. Hey, Ember, how are you? Fresh new morning here in Harbor in Town, and we'll see where we need to go. Just to make sure we're still hooked up. Yeah, we are. All right, so what are we doing? All right, so we know we're going to. Let's set our route. So bring up the route map, and we are here in Harbor in Town, and we need to go there. All right, so there's a lot of different ways we can go. This is a very hard route. It's very steep, and we don't have the right engines, locomotives, to manage that. It's very steep this way too. I've done some homework over the week and looked at some of the grades. So it's going to be a long trip. We're going to come out of harbor, make the right through this switch, and we're going to make the right here. And we're going to stay left. Oh, it's going to thunder. Okay, I was about to check what the weather was going to do. So we're going to hold off leaving until the storm passes uh, because these together won't handle the hill out of harbor with wet tracks. So continuing on our route, we're going to come straight through here. We're going to bear right. We're going to go above goods factory and zoom over here. We're going to stay right at this switch. We're going to go right at this switch and then come back around at Coal Mine East. It's going to be a challenging trip, and we definitely don't want to do it in the rain. So uh, let's look at Coal Mine East. Let's see where we have to drop this off. B track B1I. All right. Here is yard B, and looking at the track layout for Coal Mine East, this is a dead end track. But there's enough room on the end that we could pull straight through, detach the locomotives, pull them forward and back out and then we can come around. Um, or not only that, once we're there, then we can back out, drop them off, and make the money from shunting this this load, and then put it back wherever it needs to go. Which is probably what we'll do. That'll probably fill out our 2 hours here, and we may leave off at Coal Mine East and then figure out where to go from there. So we need to drop it off at B1I, which is up here. So we're going to come in, stay right, and then go left into the B yard. And we're going to hit this switch, and we're going to go left, 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 and that'll put us right into the 1 track. And then once we park there, we can set the brake and turn this in. So we have our route set. Now let's look here. So this, if we get it done under time, we'll probably net about 25K. A little more than that. Yeah, a lot more than that. Not quite 30K for this job, which is really nice. All right, so let's see what the weather's like. By the way, I don't have the graphics turned all the way up. On high graphics, you can see the rain, and it's be coming down crazy and bouncing off the ground and stuff like that. But streaming, I need to back it off a little bit. So let's see. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a long day. Let's see, till 1500. That's 3 o'clock. Ugly, 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 ugly. Let's see. Oh, not tired enough. Dang it. What do you mean I'm not tired enough? Do you even know me? Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. That was wasted. How you doing, Ember? You're not. Don't be sorry. You're not late. We're not finished. All right. Yeah. This is going to delay my game a little bit. So, why don't we explore? Why don't we just run around in the rain, you know? Waste some time. So, harbor in town. You can jump on the boats. Actually, let's da 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 da. And we'll go up here, and up here, and up here. And let's see. Can we get it? Can we reach? Oop, I dropped. Up there. Up there. Aha! We are now on the big boat. Da da da. There's not a whole lot. I mean, you can't get into places, unfortunately. I can't open up any doors. But you can run around the superstructure, check things out. They use like a haunted house sim to generate the weather. It's crazy. I mean, it'd be nice if you could go into these things. But you just run around. So this looks like a roll-on, roll-off ship, container ship. Da da da. Dead end. Poof. Oh. Da da. Another dead end. Collect all the. Yes, we could do that. Pile them in the cab. Just what I need. More stuff. Ooh, can I get up there? Oh, yes. Oh, no! Crush. Da, 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 da. Let's try that again. Haha. Okay. Now we're here. Oh, wow. There's another set of steps there. There is. How did we get up here? How could we have gotten up here? I don't think we could have. No. No, no, you can't. Because I think the stairs only get you to the level below this. Up. Ta-da. Now we're on the top. Now we're on the top of the boat. Top of the ship. Cool, huh? So way over there, the green light, that's our station office. And that's the sea track, sea yard. Sea yard is way over there. And this is the D yard. And you've got the G yard you see through the crane back there. That's where the train is. That's where our locomotives are. And then the E yard is on the other side of those white towers there. Those housing towers. And then those brown buildings are the military base. And we don't have the military base license to be able to access those that trackage or those jobs. And they're worth buku money. But if you derail them, they cost lots and lots and lots of money out of your account. No, Area 51 is technically out by Machine Factory in town. But now that I've told you, I have to kill you. Oh, these big cranes for the containers? I think they do. That way the boats, they're out of the way when the ships come in to dock. Do it. I bet you will not. I'm the king of the world. Yes, I am. Woo woo. So let's see. So this is up here. Boop. Go drop down. Ugh. Broken legs. And again, it'd be fun to get into if they actually filled the whole world out, and you could get into some of these things. So do 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 do. Ah, this is a faux bottom. And then falling. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. I have not been here. Let us climb. Dun, 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 dun. Boop. Dun, 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 dun. And one more. Dun, 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 dun. I'm in the lookout. Look out! Oh, sorry. Can I go further? Oh, now I'm definitely. Come on, Rose. Let's ride the front of the ship. It won't sink on us. Poof. Oh, you could feel my bones crushing. This is cool, though. Oh, wow, we're really high up here. Did I woo? Of course I wooed. Am I allowed to woo? I'm a fox. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, it's... Oh! Oh! All right. Let's try not to drown. Thank goodness for the bulb of the ship. So, there's a lot of weird things out here. Since we're running around wasting time. Takes a bit of skill to get up on top of the cranes. Nope, I missed. Oh, oh yeah. That's the edge of the dock. And that's the edge of the track. And yes, you can put your train in the river or the bay or whatever this is. If you come through here and hit it hard enough. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So what's everybody up to tonight aside from, I mean, how was everybody's day? How's that that's a better question because what you're up to tonight is goofing off with me playing this silly train game. There's not a whole lot of detail. Oh, darn it. How'd I end up? Oh, I'm right there. What'd I do? Boop. All right. There we go. Fishing trawler. Day has been good. Oh, on the new game on the Switch. Being gooding better. That is better. That sounds more gooderist. Good, wasted. Da, 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 da. This one has a little bit more detail. Definitely a trawler. Boop. Boop. Oh. There we go. Up on top of the pilot house here. Is there anything up on any of the hills worth climbing up to? messing up our game? If I go outside of a certain radius of these little towns, the whole harbor resets, and the jobs that I'm planning on doing will go away. I didn't realize there were these barges here. Hmm. I don't think I've wandered back there. There's not a whole lot. In Derail Valley, there's not a whole lot for you to do outside of the rail yards. So exploring is just wandering around. What time is it? Boop. Nope. Clock. No, I don't need to do that. I can do this. Just after 10. We got a long time to go. Oh, this is full of water. That's not good. This is sinking. I have a sinking feeling. Ba, 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 ba. And we've made it to the beach. Sorry, I didn't account for rain today, folks. But I do know how wet tracks will affect our traction. And I know that our trains will not react well with it. So I want to set ourselves up for success. These are the back tracks. This comes out of the G yard, does it? Yeah. So this is the back track out of the G yard to connect all of the different yards and take you out this back way. This will come out of the passenger yard. This track comes in. And then this track comes in out of the E yard and heads up. This is that. Remember I said there's a track back here that is very steep that will take us on a more direct route to Coal Mine East, but we don't have the locomotives with enough power to manage it. This is that track. And this split off track way back here, if you follow this track all the way out, it leads to a barn up on the hillside on the opposite side of the bay where the DE6 slug, SLUG, is located. And that's kind of an extra locomotive. It's basically just, there's no engines on it. It's just two sets of traction motors and a lot of weight. So it acts like another engine, but it siphons power off of the active engines with the active diesel engines that actually are generating power. So if you and you don't have to take your train out here. This is a tip and trick. You can walk these tracks. So long as you have the key to unlock the shed, you can just walk up there, unlock it, and then you can use your walkie-talkie here to request a work train. And I guess we only have so many options here. But when you get demonstrator locomotives, or like the caboose or the slug or some of the other little extra things that are hidden away in these garages that are scattered around Derail Valley, they'll pop up here like this work train where it says high 20 hand car. Well, you can use your mouse wheel and scroll through whatever else you've unlocked. So, um, so let's play with this. Yes. Oop. Nope. Don't want to do that. All right. All right. So you use the mouse wheel up and down, and I think we played with this. Oh, let's not turn there. Yeah, that's fine. We could turn into the. Use the mouse wheel to operate the hand pump, the hand cart. We'll just scoot around. See, even the hand cart, you get it going fast. It's hard to slow down on the wet track. So I'll scoot through here. Oh, okay. Hey, Tiger Paw, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. So these are the passenger yards. This is technically the F yard. Right now the game doesn't have passenger service, so these are just sort of extra places to park your locomotives when you're further along in the game. You don't shunt with the DE6s so much. You just sort of haul with them. So you'll take the DE4 with your consist or with your group of locomotives, and you'll park your DE6s like on these side tracks to the right or left, or the one we're even on, just to get them out of the way. You don't put any wear and tear on them, so they don't cost you as much to keep maintained. Once again, luckily, it's just us out here. Yay, what you have for dinner, bud? I had chicken nuggets and tater tots. Going actually pretty fast in this thing. Ah. Just to take a ride over to the military base. No, no, no. No, no. Go fast. Go fast. We can go in the little military base office, but there's nothing to do, and we can't get in. I wonder what would happen if we crash our car right into the... There's a barricade down here. Yes, faster, faster. Ramming speed, ramming speed. No, I kind of slept before I started the game. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was anticlimactic. All right, well, this is the military base. There's a big fence. Guys with guns. It says, this area requires license military 1. But I want to go in. Oh, I'm on the other side. Okay, let's go to the other side. At any rate, this Connex box here, this is the military office. You know how I know? Because it says military office. And you can go in, and there's jobs here. So here's like an idea of some of the jobs. Look at this. This is a shunting job for almost $44,000. Here's a freight haul job. What do we, spent nuclear fuel. That sounds like fun. For $129,000. And if you get it done under time, that's time and a half. So what, add another 70,000, 60,000. 60,000 to that. So you're like almost 200,000 to do this job. Now here's a military 1 job. Now here, this is more like it. Well, this is just a logistical haul. So this is just moving these flat cars from here all the way out to the military base, which is, okay, we're here. Military base is all the way up there. And we are going all the way up, and we're going to make a right-hand turn here and come down to go to Coal Mine East. So on the map, we've been to Goods Factory. We've been to Food Factory. We've been to Machine Factory. We've been to Steel Mill. We've gone through Farm. We've gone through City West. And we've been up in Sawmill. And I think we've gone through City South. So those are all the places I think we've been to. We may have been to Oil Well North. In fact, we did. Yeah, because we did that split run from Food Factory, dropped some cars off at Oil Well North, and then dropped down and did a drop off at Steel Mill. And then from Steel Mill, we ended up in Harbor in Town because that's where we got the DM3 at. So, yes, we've been to Oil Well North. But there's the map. Kind of see where things are. So, you know. But that's the only military 1 job, which is the lowest of the military licenses. That one is a military 2, and this is a military 3. These two in the front with the nuclear fuel. But you shunt this one, and then it should create another job. But that job will be a military 2 job. So there we go. Pick up the basket. Put it there. Want a fire extinguisher? Put it there. Pick up a box. Oh, I can't pick up a box. Take the laptop. Put the laptop. Anybody need a laptop? Boop. Ooh, you can move the fan. It's my biggest fan. Boop. Kind of neat. Goofy. So that's military base, kind of a little bit of a look at it from the outside looking in. Hey, Harvest! Thanks for stopping in. How's your night? Is it clear up there? Can anybody, is it clear outside? Can anybody see the aurora? Might be early. Might have to wait till like 8, 9 o'clock. But yeah, we're supposed to get some aurora borealis tonight. All the way through the states. All right, we'll go over to the roundhouse. Yes, yeah, with a camera. Ooh. Oh, too far. So, anywhere you run across these stripes on the ground, this is, there's a self-maintenance license where you can come in and use this stuff and fuel and maintain your trains, repower, power up the electrical batteries and all kinds of stuff. When you use the copay, which is what we're doing right now, it costs us twice as much to maintain the locomotives that way than it does to do self maintenance on the locomotives. And as we go further along, we will get into that. So let's see, what do we got here? Oh, we have a SO60, the little switcher locomotive. We will play with that a little later on. Right now, let's explore the DE3 and the DE2 option. And then we'll come back and explore a little steam with this locomotive. Looks like there's 2 DH4s. These bad boys are big. This is the next step for the diesels when we move up. And then the 282. Yeah, the 282, the big steam loco. These are fun, but a little bit of a pain in the butt, especially when, because to run them, for the most part, you're going to want the maintenance, the self-maintenance license, which means you have to line them up under the water spout to fill up the reservoirs, and then line them up here to fill them up with coal. And by themselves, they've got a very touchy throttle, and you have a very small window to, especially with the water, because not only, I mean, it'd be one thing if the spout stayed where it was and you just kind of centered it out, but the spout doesn't, because while on the 282 it's centered, on the 060 it's not, it's to either side. So you have to use this wheel and move it back and forth, see? So you have to kind of adjust it to go, okay, that might be close. That might be closer, but then you've got to get it lined up this way. So, and I'll get into this when we run with some steam. When you get to that point, you actually want to drag your DE2 with you, so you have it for just there to make it easy to move back and forth and to use the remote, because you can't use the remote with these either. Okay, yeah, I know they were definitely forecasting a G4 event. Last night it went to G5. So there's a possibility of a G5 event, which will get down further south, where you may not be able to see it visually. It'll look like kind of a weird colored haze to the naked eye, but when you hit it with your cell phone on night mode, it just pops. It's like crazy. It's like, what? It's there? I love it. All right, so a little tour of the roundhouse, talk a little bit about the self-maintenance policy license. Just be bad little railroaders and play on the whee. So DE4, SO60, S282, and another DE4. Oof, that didn't sound good. No, go the other way. Time to do it. We're getting close. Come on. No, I want to go the other way. There we go. So we're basically just mussing around at Harbor in Town with the hand cart. the hand car. Switch that back. Boop. Go down the C yard. Oop. Nope, don't want to do that. Go the other way. All right, so it's going to be a night run to, come on, to Coal Mine East. Simply because the game threw a rainy day at me. How are we doing on time? Okay. Sorry, folks. I appreciate your patience. So the C yard is made to handle liquids and grains. So if you come in with a load from farm full of flour or grain in the grainers, you'll drop them off here in the loading yard. Eventually, I mean, you'll probably bring them down here to stage, and then you'll get the shunting license to bring them into the loading yard, which will go down through. So long as your whole train is past that sign, you don't have to pull all the way down to where the load, unload. Also, if you get hazmat, this is where you'll come down and fill up or empty any tanker loads. But right there with the red light, that's where the load unload is. So you have to climb up there on top of that and then flip the switch there. Propel ourselves all the way to the end of the C yard track. This is a dead end down here. I think we just walked down here earlier. Military base is over here. But as you can see, if you pulled through forward with your locomotives, there's probably only enough room for 2 DE4s. Yeah, probably just enough room for 2 DE4s. Or DH4s, I should say. So be aware of that. There's probably only enough room for 1 DE6 back here. So that's why you want to try and back in as often as you can so you don't trap your locomotives. Get going. Come on. Come on. Oh, she's being a problem. There we go. Okay. We'll go straight down the middle track because we saw there weren't any cars there. And I'm basically using the mouse wheel, pushing forward, pulling back, pushing forward, pulling back, picking up, pulling down, picking up, going backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. This rain should clear out about 6. Six game time, I should say. And there isn't an unload thing up here on this other side. It's back there on the tank side. No. Go forward. Yeah, boo rain, exactly. No. Don't stop. Keep going forward. There we go. I think the hand cart would be a lot easier in VR and not with a mouse. There may be keyboard shortcuts, but I don't know them. Yes. So it wouldn't have to show it, I wouldn't have to worry about the graphics of showing a present day Aurora in the game. Thanks, Derail Valley. Not only can I not see it in real life, I can't see it in VR either. No, I want to go straight. Thank you, faithful hand cart. All right. You know what? What time is it? Oh, we only got another. Let me just. Will it let me? How about will it let me? Dunk. All right, so we're gonna go to sleep. Try and move time along a little bit. Oh, look at that! Thank goodness. All right. Let's. Oh, wait. Darn it. While we were here, let's get going. Do we even have it still? Yes. 6. All right. Get the clock going. B1I. Good, that works. We want this to be in control. All right. All right, let's make this happen. Oh, what's still on? Okay. Oh, that's still on. Okay. A little bit of wheel slip. That's going to happen on wet track. Get the DE2 to give us a little bit of juice, a little bit of throttle. And we're going to head on our way. So we already have our switches set. We have things set in the yard for the DE, or for the coal mine east. So we just need to get there. All right, so we need to be at 40 as we enter into the last 180-degree turn, and 45 as we head up the hill. We're well on our way. We're doing pretty good. So we're going to get our DE2 to start giving us some extra juice, extra power, a little bit more. We're going to leave it right here in this gear because we're going to need it. Sander going. A little extra traction. Not overheating. Not overheating on this engine. Downshift. Getting there, getting there, coming around on the last turns. Good. All right, this looks like a good haul out of harbor. Not too bad. Get up to the switch. Come on, baby. Backing it off, backing it off. Come on. We can do this. We got this. We got this. We got this. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I knew I could. I knew I could. I knew I could. I knew I could. I didn't realize I had it that high. How are we doing? Not too bad. I have to be careful here because we're running out of daylight, and as you can see, battery on this is kind of low, so it didn't get charged during the day, and I don't have a charger on this locomotive. Just something that moving forward, we get back to Machine Factory, we'll pick up the unit charger, and if we have enough, we'll pick up the extra signal receiver, and we'll put that on the DE2 till we get the caboose. See if the DE2 can help us. Oh, no. Was that wheel slip? Okay, that's fine. We're making it. See, track's still wet. The physics of this game that's why I didn't leave in the middle of the rain. So very sorry, an hour in, we finally got the got our consist on the way. Don't die on me now, come on. Downshift again. I mean, this loco will take it, especially with the DE2 in assist. But the wet track is giving us fits, and that's all right. It's good. We could showcase that here in this stream. The struggle is real. Okay, good. That's a good gear. That's making it. We actually had a little bit of a flat spot on the track. How's the DE2 holding? Good. And as time goes by, the track will dry out. The computer does that. The cliff is scary. It is. What? Go up to the next gear. We pretty much had that one maxed out. And basically, if you don't know, if you have the throttle nailed all the way back, this gauge, you're gonna heat up your oil temperature. So when you shift back in, pull it all the way back and then give it a little nudge forward, and that'll slow down the oil temperature and it'll kind of even out in the yellow. But we're doing good. DE2 holding up. It'll be a night ride. Night rides aren't so much fun. You can't really see everything. They're fun from inside the cab. It's a challenge. Been a busy week for me. Work's not so much, but I'm a secretary with the fire department, and we just had our nominations for officers last night, and I had a lot of data to rummage through over the last month to determine eligibility for members to vote and nominate and actually hold offices. So the culmination of that happened yesterday, and then elections isn't until December, so people that weren't eligible are now like, what happened? So I spent a lot of last night kind of going through records and other numbers to try and figure out if administratively we missed something over the course of the year with their attendance at events and otherwise. So, but it all worked out for everybody that was involved. So all in all, it was good, but it led to a really late night last night. So here we are at the split. We should be going off to the right, and yes, our signal is set that way, our switch is, so we have a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, and we are barely going 25, so. we'll make our way around here, join up with the track. We are coming around here, and we're going to take this route all the way up and then back down. So here we are at the bridge. I guess if you are scared of heights, taking the trip at night is a lot easier. Alright, flatten out. We'll probably have to pop it into a different gear. Once all the cars get off the grade, like you see here, we're gaining speed. See, I pull all the way back, just sort of nudge it forward. I do have a little bit more throttle, but this is gonna, the heat is gonna rock it up, so you won't have it for very long. There we go. Top speed, or top gear, I should say. That's 8th gear. We'll put it about mid. We'll back off on the DE2. So as I said, this engine should be able to handle this load. The DE2 is just there to as an assist engine. You didn't miss much. We're still on the tracks. We didn't crash. So, speed limit is 80 kilometers an hour, and we are just cruising along 40, 45. We're going to head to the left at this next Y because I said so. Launching our kilometer. See if we need to bring the DE2 back online, throttle this back, or give us more throttle. It looks like we're still gaining speed. Speed's going to go down to 70. Here's the Y. The next switch. As I said, we'll be going to the left. So this was a nice flat run through here, and I think we start to hit some more grade up elevation. We can hit this at 50, which is good. See, the grade's already. our incline. I think there's a 30 on the other side here. I think we came into Goods Factory this way one time in the stream. No, 60, good. And give us a little bit more. Crank up the DE2. Oop, too much. There we go. Let's see what we can do with that. See if we can hold. Oof, look at that. Oh my goodness. We're almost up to 4. Plus 4 on the incline. That's because we're hitting a 3. So the game is automatically slowing us down. To prepare us for the next switch. There we want to go right. We're going to branch off to the right. Oh, let me point something else out. See the map? Yeah, if this was nighttime and you were just using the light that's in here, you'd never see that. The only reason why you can see that map is that lantern right there. That's why I put the lanterns in these locomotives, so that you can read the maps, you can read the charts, see where you're at. See, there's a method to my madness. There's a madness to my methods. Too much. There we go. And now we're heading down. All right, so we're going to throttle down. Let ourselves coast here for a bit. Oh, I should turn that one down. Turn the DE2 down. Save some fuel. Even though the throttle's down, the RPMs or the tachometer will still keep going up. So you have to keep an eye on it. You may have to shift up and put it in the lower gear so that you don't blow up the gearbox. All right, now we're going uphill. Isn't this fun? Psych, sending you downhill. Uphill. You really have to be on your game in this DM3 with the manual shift. It's a good locomotive. It's a great locomotive when you're just starting out and working your way up. So don't be afraid of it. but should keep you on your toes. You definitely can't fall asleep at the wheel, especially on some of these more challenging routes. But it helps to have all these gadgets. This clinometer is a lifesaver. And then these are just nice to have so you don't have to keep zooming in and out. So there we go. There's goods factory down there. B yard, D yard. Oop, come back. D yard there. They're familiar. B yard is right in here. And then C yard is back here with the passenger area. There we go, goods factory from above. How we doing? That's all right. Still got some inclination. We're all right where we're at with this gear. I think we're in sixth gear. 2.4 grade. We're all right. How's our DE2 doing? Not bad. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Over a 4. A +4. That's crazy. People, don't hurt me. Downshift. Come on, come on. Enough? Are we gaining speed? This is tough. It's a tough route. So I said it's probably going to take us every bit of the hour we have left to get there. And we're gaining speed again. DE2 is holding up. All right, we're still in the yellow. That's okay. I'll run hot there. I need it. So we're 4th gear now. Not breaking any speed records. Plenty of RPMs left. Boost from the DE2 to help us. Anybody have any questions? Anybody out there that hasn't said hello yet, if you're out there and watching, which according to Twitch, there's a few of you, please don't be shy. Say hello. I don't bite unless you ask nicely. How we doing here? All right, not bad. We're making this climb. Our next switch will want to go to the right. In fact, our last couple switches will want to stay to the right. It sounds like we're laboring again. How we doing? All right. It's coming down again. We should be able to pick up speed again. Shiny hunting Pokemon. Yeah, we're leveling out again. Oh wow, it's fluctuating. Watch this thing go. +1, +1.5, +1, +1.5, a little bit more, 1.6, 1.5, back to 1. Almost to 20 again. Hey, live! Good to see ya. We had a late start. I loaded into the game and was just about to get things ready to go, and it rained for like 10 hours in the game. The whole day pretty much rained. So we didn't really get on the go to Coal Mine East until practically 8 o'clock real time, my time, ET. So we're on the route, but it's going to be a trip during the night instead of a trip during the day. So we're struggling up this challenging route, uphill and down, more up than down. Right now we're in 4th gear. Approaching our next switch, which will stay to the right on. We started down here in Harbor and followed the track up to here. And now we're going to go up and around and then back down to Coal Mine East. But the track has been really pressing us with these two locos. It's been a trial. We're making it, no problem, making it. But it's been eventful. Looks like the track's going to level out a little bit. That'll allow us to gain a little speed, pop up into another gear. DE2 still doing good. So you want to check that every so often. Make sure you're not overheating the loco behind you, because if you lose it, bad juju. All right, so we're back to grade again, uphill again. We're gaining speed. That's good. Let's drop into the next gear, see if we can't take advantage of the grade being in our favor. No, not for long. Jeez. Oh! Game, why do you hate me? Downshift. That should be 5. Losing it again. No, gaining. Gaining's good. Right on the cusp. How was your day live? You in charge of dinner tonight? In the morning. Game time. How we doing? Still a 2% grade. See what that does. Give ourselves a little boost on the throttle from the DE2. That's helping. That's making a difference. As I said, once you get past that first run at a steel mill down the harbor, you want to pick yourself up a second locomotive. Then you want to run in pairs. I mean, they do it in real life on the class 1s and class 2s. Always have two locos. To the switch. That looks like it up there. It's to the right. That's the way we need to go. We got a 60 mile an hour on the turn. We are not even close to that. Look at that. Jeez. 2.5. You gonna go up to 3? Huh? Gonna make me crazy? There's another way to get up here. There's this big circle here which will bring you up, but you still got to make this climb that we're making now. So we're off on the right. Let's see, are we going to be heading downhill now? We're still climbing. Now we're leveling out. Leveling out is good. That'll allow us to throttle back a little bit. Oh, now we're downhill. Yes, I saw that. Philadelphia Mint has minted their last penny today. Thank you, Nimrod. I shouldn't say that. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh. What's that? Oh, something bad. Something's buzzing at me. That's not good. We fixed. All right. All right. Let's get the engine brake in there. Let's back off the throttle on the DE2, and let's apply a little brake. There we go. Let's get ourselves a little back under control again. Don't have very far to go, but let's not crash on the way there. Worked too hard to get us here. Slow down a little bit more. We're okay though. This is not bad. We don't want to be going 60. Yeah, okay, we're still reducing. We're still reducing speed. I don't hear any bad noises. Still 50. All right, here's the switch. And Coal Mine East, you can see the lights there on the horizon as we come around the bend. All right, switches should be right, left. And there'll be a lot of lefts back to track 1, B1. All right, we're down under 50. Good, good. We should be leveling out. Nice. Okay, left. And right. That's good. And we should be left. There's a free track. We want to come into 1I. Perfect. That's right where we want to be. get our locomotives down by those signs just to guarantee we're in. Pop in another couple bars of, that's a lot. We may actually have to back up. Yeah, we're gonna have to back up. Oh. We were close. Perfect. All right, and welcome to Coal Mine East. Now, I think yep, there it is, green light. The office is over here. We'll turn that in and see how we did. 48. It took us 48 minutes. We had 60, so we get the bonus. Thank you. And that bonus is 27 to almost 28. So listed for 18, but we did it and got almost 28. So we'll add that, and now we're at 166,000 in our wallet. Whew. What am I doing? So, and here is the shunting job for the same amount. So we can make another 28 just putting this away. So we will do that, but we will not do that tonight, I am sorry to say. And we have some jobs we can do easy enough. Coal power plant. I don't know where we want to go that way. Harbor in town. We can take, oh, that's a long two. We cannot take that. A couple more shunting jobs. To steel mill. Coal power plant. Did we have some other things go to steel mill? No, just coal power plant, which makes sense. That's a long one, but that's too much weight. We can't carry that. We cannot carry that. It's a long way, and the route is difficult. All right, so we are here, and let's rest, and at least we can wander around and see if there's any locomotives here. So let's do that. Go to sleep for 1 hour. Yes. Bonk. And when you sleep, they turn off your diesels. Oh, I could have slept in the bed. I forgot there's a bed here. All right. So, Coal Mine East. There are 2 locations for derelict or demonstrator locomotives, and one is over the hillside. And there it is. The DM3 is down here. Huzzah. Well, we'll have to keep that. So, yeah, it just happened to roll down there and crunch on its side. Oh, we have this. So, can we even walk on it? I mean, we need to get the museum license to do anything else with it, I think. I don't think we can do much with it. But there we go. We'll keep track of where that is, because if we're still playing with the DM3 locomotive, then we'll want to restore that one first. And I'm going to make a little note here. DM3 is coal mine east. And I'll add that to the Google Doc that I have. Let's just double check, because there's a second location here where there might be another locomotive. That was over here, and no, it's not here, because it'd be right here where this rusty hulk is. But coal mine east. A lot of little buildings, a little shed. There's this track that runs all the way around and goes into the sea yard up here. And this is where things are loaded and unloaded. Here's a little standee to load and unload the office, tool shed, another toolbox. And this is the B yard. B yards. And then the outer track runs around. So when we do the shunting job, which will be for these cars, we'll back it back out and take it to... Oh, you know what I should do? While I'm wasting a little time here. I should let it charge up. Oops. Is it charging? No. Charge. The sun's not hitting it yet, but it will. How about that? Is it like it's charging there? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Charge, my little minion. Because we'll need that to put the cars away next time we play. So if there's any other questions, anything on your mind I could chat about for a couple minutes. Otherwise, we may end this one early, a couple minutes. Or at least we'll end it when it completely charges up. All right, not a problem, Harvest. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow over some coffee. Yeah, my day wasn't too bad. Um, now that I'm home, I've been looking forward to the stream tonight for the majority of the day, but today was pretty chill. Package I was waiting for arrived, thank goodness. Not quite what I expected, but I can make good use of it. It'll be fun. Am I going to play anything other than this? I would if I had time, but I only have. I was only able to scrape this 2 hour block out of my week to do this streaming. So, uh, to answer your question, until I kind of get this to a point where I could say, I'm done, I've kind of given you my playthrough as far as I believe is enough, then I will stop this and I might look for something else to pick up and stream. But yeah, that's the plan. Yep. Yeah, at my age, I don't do a whole lot of gaming. So I kind of get into a game and I stick with it. I'm not bouncing around. Now, when I do get the Switch, I can't stream and Switch. So that unfortunately is a limitation of my technology. It's beyond beautiful game, and I was wondering because I think you would like Satisfactory. Is that a game name? You want to try that one again, Ember? Oh, it's another railroad game on Steam. Okay, yeah, no, I've seen a few more, but I like this game. I like to show it off. I like to play it, and that's why I'm streaming it because I like to play it. And I like to show other people how cool the game is and give them little tips and tricks so that they can be more successful at the little game. So that's it. How we doing here? Ooh, still charging. Getting there though. Nope. That's it. Hey, enjoy being in your 20s. I did a lot of tabletop role playing games in my 20s because the internet the internet wasn't I wasn't attached or hooked up to the internet, and there wasn't a whole lot of internet to be hooked up to when was your age at the time. And yeah, I was 25 when I finally got onto dial-up networks and was reaching out in Telnet and Usenet and the MMUs, the multi-user universes, were just starting to be built. I spent a lot of time on tapestries and Furry Muck and some others during the mid to late 20 during my mid to late 20s. But all of that was like playing Zork, it was all text. And I coded for a few of those for a while. But most of my gaming was around a table with dice and pencils and paper. Taking a long time to charge. At any rate, that's pretty good. When we come back to the game, it'll be daylight. Let me start at the office, and we'll save where we're at. All right, so get a nice picture shot. That'll do. All right, folks. Well, that'll be it for us tonight. I'm going to do a quick save. And I want to thank everybody for coming in. Ember, Harvest, Live, Waste, and Wild Fox, as well as Tiger Paw. You popped in for a little bit. I want to thank you for popping in and joining us. If you like what you see, please consider giving me a follow so that you are notified next time I stream. I tend to stream Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 Eastern Time. And if you just check my schedule, because some Wednesdays I have a planning commission meeting and will be unavailable. But I know I won't be available the Wednesday before Thanksgiving because I'll be traveling. So that'll be it. So I think is that next week? I'll have to check. But check my schedule here on Twitch or the normal spots where I advertise my streams, and you'll be aware of when I'll be streaming next. So everybody have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and look out for one another. Be good to yourself. This is Swift Fox. I'll be signing off for the night. Good night. Thanks again.